Alright, so this is going to be my second back testing video just for myself or YouTube, whatever, wherever I decide to post it. I'm going to keep this one a little shorter because that last hour one I didn't really want to sit through it, so I'm going to keep it probably around 15 minutes. So let me go back to my 4 hour. I just want to see where I'm at. Okay, so we have a demand zone here, right, that price may want to get into. So let's go ahead and mark it up. This last down move here, which, as we can already see, tapped into it. Okay, I'll just erase all my drawings just so I can see overall. Okay, we're bearish. Okay, we retrace back to here. Don't know if it wants to go higher than here, but we will see. Okay, but if it does want to go up, it might want to retrace into possibly this zone here, this last up move here, or possibly this last up move here. So we'll see if these supply zones hold in the future. But as of right now, where are we at? Too many drawings on here. Okay, so overall right now in the 15-minute we are bearish. Okay, we did tap into this 4-hour low. So does price want to go up before it breaks down again? Let's see. Okay, so we do have this last down move here, or this last here. Let's do it like this. Since we're still bearish, we'll keep it like this. This last down move here. Okay. This last up move, sorry, should create a down move here if price wants to stay below here. So I do have two zones here marked up. Okay, price already came to test this one. Price broke down. It looks like it's coming up to test this zone here, this supply zone here. Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna go to my 1 minute real quick. Alright, so we are in this zone here. Okay, or this bigger zone. Okay, we do have, looks like white cough. Could be, could not be. No, it could be just in the opposite direction that I think it's gonna go. Okay, so let's start labeling, see what happens. So we do have our seller's climax here. Okay, let me lock these up real quick just so they don't move. Okay, we have our seller's climax. We have our automatic rally. Okay, we have here our test. Looks like of this zone here. Okay, of this demand zone. Okay, price goes up, comes back down. Have our STMB. Which breaks down, is testing this demand zone here. I'm selling climax. Okay, there's a liquidity under the ST. Price goes up. Looks like a sign of strength. Alright, let's keep playing price, see where it wants to go. Might just keep going up or it drops. Okay, looks like price is going up. So we had this one here, which looks like it tested something in here, I guess, or it filled this imbalance in here before taking the price higher. And go back to our 15-minute. Okay, our down move still hasn't been broken. So let's see. Okay, price enters this zone here. Let's go check it out on our 1 minute. So price entered this zone here. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, we got some white cough that formed in here. Little accumulation to go up to this zone. Okay, let's see what we have. Just keep playing price out, see what it wants to do. This is gonna keep breaking down. Looks like we have another distribution. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so here we had our little white cough form here. Let's go ahead and label this up. Okay, so we had our buyer's climax. All right, we had our automatic rally. Call this our secondary test. Let me go ahead and lock this real quick so it doesn't move. Okay, so now we can move our secondary test here. All right. We have our STNB. Okay, probably a spring here. Right, price breaks down, creating a sign of weakness. Okay, breaks structure, past the AR. Comes back up. There's a test demands the supply zone right here before mark down. Okay, then we had a little bit of white cough forming in here to move the price up. Yeah, let's just go ahead and label this here. Okay, so I would call this my selling climax, or this one here can be my selling climax. So this is probably preliminary support, price low end. Okay, so we have our selling climax here. We have our automatic rally. Let me zoom in a little bit to make it a little easier. Climax, automatic rally, secondary test. Not that one, our secondary test. Right here, our sign of strength. Breaking structure over the AR. Okay, so we see there's a trend line of liquidity liquidity here forming. Break it with a secondary test in phase B. Okay, the secondary test the demand zone here, creating another sign of strength up here. Okay, which we now have our spring here. Before the markup. Now our spring doesn't get tested unless I labeled it wrong, but the way overall bias is correct. Price goes up. Okay, let's go back to our 15 minutes, see where we're at overall. Okay, looks like price is coming into this zone here, right? So let's go ahead and shorten this one actually, so that way it's not so big. And right there. Let's go ahead and lock it back up. Alright. Price went in there. Let's go to our 1 minute. See how price is playing around in here. Okay, looks like slowing in price. Alright, so let's see, can we mark this up or should we just keep watching? Okay, so we have our slowing in price. Okay, so we have our buyer's climax, call it this one here. We have our automatic rally coming down here. Our secondary test. Up here to test the supply here. Okay, we have our sign of strength. Down here, breaking structure. Okay, we have our ST and B right here. Okay, and then possibly our spring. If that's not our spring, then that's possibly our ST and B, and I'm just labeling these too early. So let's let price play out a little bit. Okay, price broke up out of my zone, so this zone is invalid. Okay, I'll go back to a 15 minute. See what price is going. Okay, price broke up. Let's see. Okay, so price broke through here, probably testing this supply zone here before going back down. Okay, so this zone here was invalid. Okay, let's see how that played off though. Let me go label that one. I know I didn't catch it, but let's see how it played out there. And then that'll be the close of this video before I start the next one in a little while. Alright, so we see here, okay, this zone got validated here, mitigate a little bit, not all the way, so there's probably still orders left in there. Alright, let's see what happened here on this 1 minute. Alright, so this could have been slowing in price right here, right? Actually, I'm just gonna move these labels here. Okay, this could have been our ST and B. Okay, our secondary test. Self climax, automatic rally, secondary test, sign of strength, STMB here. Then we got our spring right here. Okay, price broke down, comes back up, tests the zone here, our supply zone in here, before breaking structure, before breaking this sign of strength, sign of weakness actually. All right, and that's where we're at for now. My next video, I'm gonna try and clean this up off camera so it doesn't look so messy. Remark up some zones. But I'll see you in the next one. Let's see, how do I turn this off?